What's going on, guys? Sinumatic, and just a quick update vlog, I guess. Right now, I think I have a couple gameplays that I got from a few friends of mine that I will be uploading, and on those videos I will be doing a normal commentary like I usually do, but I will probably spend the first minute or so talking about that person, doing a little shout out thing for them. And just to give you guys a heads up, I am currently in the process of moving, and it will probably be in the next few days that I actually make the big transition, or whatever you want to call it. So I don't know if it'll affect, me putting content up or whatever, but I am actually trying to not necessarily slow down the content, but I know I've always been the kind of person that when I do a video, I do a video and I want to put it up. Like, I don't want to just sit on it and like, I could actually probably put a video up, let it sit there for 3 or 4 days and accumulate views, and then put another video up, and that would probably even work better, like as in me getting views or whatever. But I've always been the type of person that if I have 3 videos to put up, I put them up because I want to get them out. But then I've realized too, between the amount of work that puts on me, because I don't like to leave you guys waiting 4 or 5 days for a video. I might, do 3 videos one day, do one video the next day, don't do a video for 2 days, then do another video. So I'm really gonna try to figure out a good way to put my videos up so you guys always have stuff to watch from me, and it's not too overwhelming and not too here and there. Like, I do want to stay consistent, like getting at least, I'd say the minimum amount of videos I want to put on my page are probably 3 to 4. But if I have nothing to talk about, which that's not gonna happen because I love to fucking talk, then I wouldn't even do that. But I have so much shit to always talk about that I feel like I want to talk about, rant about, or whatever, that I don't feel that it's gonna be slowing down tremendously. But another thing I wanted to talk about is the shout out thing I was doing. I'm still gonna continue to do that. I'm gonna do it a little bit differently. You guys don't have to leave me comments of who you think that I should give a shout out. As of right now, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to give a lot of people that I already know, that I was kind of pushing to the side to try this ideal out, to help other people. I'm going to actually take people that I know, that I'm friends with, that I think deserve more exposure, and I'm going to figure out some clever ways to help them out and give them shout outs. So I am going to continue to do it. I always have tried to give back to the community, whether it be helping, mid-range level to higher up level YouTubers set up their Justin TV. I mean, I even made, I do the tutorial thing to try to help people out. I made a tutorial on XSplit. Recently, I just helped out Earn My Respect, Ronaldinho. I've helped a few other people out in the past on setting their whole live stream up. And, didn't ask them guys for anything because that's just the type of person I am. Now, if they ever want to come help me, then, I'm definitely not going to turn down any kind of help. But I've always tried to help people out in the community. I'm not going to go in depth on some of the people I've helped out because some of the stuff I've helped people out with, I wouldn't even ask them to, expose that. Like, it was just, personal help that I gave them. And, I didn't ask them for anything for it. And I didn't, ask them for them to say anything about it. They just, accepted my help and we went on about our business. I've always been the type of person to try to help people when I can. So, with all that being said, I'm still going to continue to help people out in the community. Right now, I'm just going to focus on all the people that I feel like I know and I'd like to see them get more exposure on YouTube. And everyone else will have to wait till I get them all out of the way because, I don't know. I'm not even going to go into it. I got a comment back that said that, I was getting, exposure out of this and subs, which definitely is not really true because as of right now, so far, I've been sending you guys, my subs, my viewers, to check out other people's page. So I thought, if I'm sending my guys to check out other content, the least those guys could do is, have their subscribers check out the other guys that I was shouting out. That way it worked a little more effectively. People didn't, I gave people shout outs, they didn't just get overlooked. But evidently, I was wrong. That's not the right way to do it, so we're going to switch it on up. And real quick, just so this is not just me talking about YouTube shit, before I get out of here, tell you like some shit that happened a couple days ago, a little story, I guess, or whatever. But my little dog, I got 2 dogs. A lot of you guys have seen my dogs once or twice. I don't really, involve my family and stuff in my videos a lot, but And yes, my dogs are part of my family, but um, we just moved, or we're moving. My wife is staying over at the new house, and I am working on getting this stuff boxed up and moving it and moving over there with her. The dogs were over there. They got into a fight, and one of my dogs is a Tibetan Spaniel. Kind of looks like a Shih Tzu, like a little bitty. He weighs 18 pounds, and he's a little older. I think he's about 2.5 years old. And the other dog I have is a pit bull slash boxer. Was supposed to have been a solid bred boxer, but some accidents happened at the house when we went to mate the two dogs, the two boxers, and they had a pit bull too. It's my best friend's dogs. He has a few animals. He had a pit bull, he had a couple boxers, and we were gonna mate the two boxers and have puppies. And the pit bull somehow got a hold of the boxer. And long story short, they ended up having pit bull boxer babies. But she's about she's about a year and something, maybe almost 2 years old. I don't know. I'm bad with keeping track of time, but he's my boy dog. He's a little bit older than her, like by about a year or so, I guess. And anyways, they got into a fight. Of course, she weighs about 60 pounds or something, and is way bigger than him. And she grabbed his leg, and I don't know, it's not broken, it's not bleeding, it's just sore. He's limping around, but... So in other words, I had to go get him and bring him to the house so I could take care of him like he's my little baby for the last couple of days. To kind of separate him a little bit for right now. Try to get him back to where when I go take him over there, they're not fighting again. But anyways, funny thing about this whole story was... So... My wife didn't know if I was at home or not, and her mother lives about 2 blocks from our new house. So she automatically grabbed my son and my little dog, took them to her mother's house, told my son that, to stay there and watch the dog while she went and got a hold of me to come pick the dog up. Well, she calls me up, we go over to get the dog, and my son, okay, my wife has the keys to her mother's house, but just to the door, not to the deadbolt. So we go to the door. My son has locked the deadbolt, and I'm banging on the door. He's laying 7 feet away from the door on the couch, passed out asleep. I shit you not, I banged on that door for an hour and a half, 2 hours almost. He would not get up out of his sleep. I don't know what the hell was going on with him. But I literally, I promise you, I thought the cops were going to come because I was like banging, like boom, 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 like screaming his name and stuff. I don't know what the hell was going on. But, long story short, basically we had to call her mother. Her mother was actually out of town at the moment, an hour away, out of town for the weekend or whatever. And had to wait an extra 45 minutes. So I ended up spending 3 hours waiting outside of this house to get my damn dog and to get my son up. I shit you not. She comes in, she unlocks the deadbolt. We walk in, I pick up my dog, and my wife says, Tariq, which is my son's name, and he rolls right over and says, yeah. Like, he didn't hear all this banging on the door and screaming, but he hears somebody just say his name from like 5 feet away. Makes no sense at all. But anyways, so that basically ruined my whole damn day. Now I got my dog. He's walking around, but he's limping around. He's doing better, but he's a spoiled little ass brat. I actually got him to go outside. It rained the last couple days, and I finally got him to go out under the back patio thing or whatever and pee. But the little bastard shit in my floor because he won't go out in the grass when it's raining because he doesn't want to get wet. But anyways, that's just a little story I thought I'd share with you guys. Now I done made this video way longer than I meant for it to be. Hopefully you guys enjoy it though. And more videos will be coming soon. I don't know what I'm going to be doing next. If you have any suggestions of something you'd like to see me do that's not crazy like a montage or something, because I'm definitely don't get good enough clips for that. But any kind of topics or anything you guys would like to hear about, feel free to leave them in the comments at any time. I always try to get to them. I always try to respond back to your questions. If you'd like to do a Q&A, let me know. Every time I've tried to do those, I answer so many questions on a regular basis that no one ever has questions to ask me. But I'm out. Peace.